Sathya Sai Speaks, Volume 13, Chapter 21. Expand the Heart, Part 2 of 2. Defamation and criticism also do some good. The wealth that you have given away is really yours. That is the reason why the Vedas, ancient sacred scriptures, have declared, not through actions, not through progeny, nor through wealth can immortality be won. It can be won only through renunciation. The youth must acquire and invest in themselves all the skills and virtues which can help India prosper and shine forth as the benefactor and preceptor of mankind. They must develop self-confidence, the base for the mansion of their life. They must then erect the walls of self-satisfaction and put on them the roof of self-sacrifice. Then they can live in that house and achieve self-realization. Thus, they must progress along these steps and become exemplars of Indian culture in its glory. Some people afflicted with envy at the reconstruction of Sanatana Dharma, eternal universal religion, for the revival of the glory of India, are attempting to undermine its basic beliefs and create confusion in the minds of the youth. The kokil's song is harsh to the ear of the crow, but the crow's criticism will not silence the lark. The hamsa, swan, is defamed as ugly by the duck, but that does not worry the swan in the least. Nor can the duck decrease the glory of the celestial swan. Defamation, criticism are slightings, all to be set aside. Do not recognize them. They shall not be valued at all. They are all in the order of things. In fact, they also do some good in their own way, for they help to emphasize the excellence and bring it more to light. It is a folly to make the thing shine brighter. Besides, when one person says no and another says yes, it is an individual problem. Youth should never yield to the call of fanaticism. The attempt to darken the splendor of Sai can never succeed except by one means. Suppose Sai's splendor is indicated by a line of a certain length. Efforts to shorten it by wiping or erasing it will not make it shorter. But if you draw by its side a longer line, then automatically it will become shorter. So do the things that Sai is doing on a grander and a more impressive scale. Then the fame of Sai will certainly diminish. That is the more effective way, rather than the fabrication of baseless stories. Of course, one must have the qualification and the authority to enter on that attempt. How can an ant measure the depth of the ocean? Still many venture into this field, for they have nothing better to do. They succeed only in causing a stir in the calm atmosphere of the land. Jesus was crowned with a crown of thorns. A thorny fence around a tree is clear proof that the tree has edible fruits in plenty. Precious time should not be wasted in such games. It is best spent in realizing one's divinity and serving society. The acts of Sai are all selfless, sacred, and beneficial. Sai has never caused harm. He is establishing the path of truth, the path of morality, the holy path to God realization. So Sai's work will march triumphantly on. The person who can make Sai give up his task in fear has neither yet been born nor will ever be born hereafter. For truth is impregnable, truth must triumph. A dog barks at his own reflection, imagining it to be a rival. Only dogs, not knowing the reason, take cue, and the whole area is drowned with barking. Some bark at stars, but the stars are unmoved. You should not be perturbed by this empty noise. Carry on your mission of service as now, with your usual enthusiasm. Youth should never yield to the call of fanaticism or revolution. Try to control your emotions even from this tender age. In one way, the agitation is useful because you can practice self-control in these exacting conditions. Your master is your heart where God resides. I would like to tell the units of the Seva organizations that very soon they will witness the realization of all their ideals. But as and when success is achieved, as a reaction, carping and denigration will also increase. When the well grows deeper, the mound beside it will also grow higher. That is but natural. Some people pay attention to the depth of the well, others watch the height of the mound. I have been telling you one truth always. Your master is in your heart, where God resides. You yourself are three persons, not one. The one you think you are, the one others think you are, and the one you really are. The one you really are is God. God is in you, with you, above you, around you, behind you. All of you are divine in reality. Differences in name and form are but temporary and external. Carry on your highest duty to yourselves, following the 4 F's. Follow the Master, face the devil, fight to the end and finish the game. Then you will win my love in full measure. Love is my highest miracle. Love can make you gather the affection of all mankind. Love will not tolerate any selfish aim or approach. Love is God. Live in love. Then all is right. All can be well. Expand your heart so that it can encompass all. Do not narrow it down into an instrument of restricted love. It is said that I try to attract people by miracles. The miracles are not performed in order to exhibit power. They just happen and serve as evidence of the power. As a matter of fact, whenever anyone misuses his power, physical, mental, economic, or spiritual, Sai always condemns them strongly. Therefore, the Sai power cannot be a subject for a university examination. It is a subject for universal examination. Sai is limited only by his own will. But when a near and dear relationship is established, one can delve a little deeper into the Sai mystery. That is the highest achievement possible. Embodiments of the divine Atman, develop peace and equilibrium of mind, and spend your lives in sacred pursuits like service to the distressed, the diseased, and the deprived. That is my advice, and that will ensure you my blessings. End of part 2 of 2, Bangalore, January 8th, 1976.